Well, thanks, Alex. I'm joined now by two Notre Dame students who led the creation, marketing, and distribution of the #1 selling item on any college campus in the world. It's a much anticipated game day tradition, and here at Notre Dame over the last 27 years, it's come to be known simply as the shirt. Well, welcome Molly and Justin to Notre Dame Day. And as I said, this is the 27th year, but there's been 28 shirts, isn't that right? Tell me why.
Yes, so the first year there were 2 shirts. The first one was created to unify the student section for the home opening football game, and it did incredibly well, raised a lot of money, and that money went back to SAO to help fund the student festival. And then later that year, unfortunately, a student was hit by a car and had extraordinary medical costs because of that accident. And so some people at the university were thinking, what's the way we can help with these costs? And seeing the success of that other shirt sale, decided to do another one. And it did incredibly well. They actually did a second reprint, and it covered all of his medical costs, which was really wonderful. So that year, those 2 shirts together kind of created the shirt and exactly what it does, where the money goes. And then starting in 1991, they did it again, and every year since. All
right, so let's get to this year's 28th shirt. Tell me about this design.
Yeah, so Justin, if you want to show the back. We honored Father Hesburgh on the back with this quote, "Surrender to excellence and rise above ourselves." And we went the blue because we think it would look really awesome in the stadium. It did really well in 2011. And we know it's a really bright, kind of different choice, but we think it's going to do, just look so great this fall. So we're excited. And then we did a more modern design. We kind of did vintage in years past. So this one is a little more modern. A fun element too is if you look at the lettering, there's the kind of end zone marks. And so the end zone marks in Notre Dame Stadium are at, is it 18 degree or 42?
42-degree angle towards the dome.
Yeah, 42-degree angle. So we kind of mimic that as well. So there's a lot of fun elements like that. I mean, it's a very
This year's
thoughtful.
the first year that football hasn't been actually written on the front, that we actually have the graphic football instead of saying football.
And this is the first year, I think, that you guys had football players who were on the committee. So kind of what was their input?
Yeah, we had 2, and they both were great. We were really excited that they applied because with their busy schedules, we know that they can't always get as involved in other activities. And they were great. They were the ones who were saying, yeah, we love when it's a bright shirt. Navy's great, but it doesn't always pop in the stadium like a bright blue or a green. So that was really awesome feedback. And then just knowing they're students as well. They're student athletes and they do so much. And so kind of having that dual perspective was really awesome.
So I'm sure folks at home want to buy these shirts. Where can they get them?
Yeah, so right now, if you want to buy it right now, the best place to do that is at ndcatalog.com to purchase it through the bookstore, and it'll get shipped out to you within the next couple days. If you're on campus, you can go to the bookstore tomorrow or in La Fortune Student Center at the info desk. They're selling them. And then the other bookstore locations as well have them in Chicago and Eddy Street.
Well, thank you so much, Molly and Justin, for joining us for Notre Dame Day. And I know very quickly, what's your guys' goal to sell? You want to break the record?
Yes, the record's 165,000, so we'd like to beat that.
And you guys think you're on your way?
We are.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're doing well so far.
Well, great. If you guys want to get that 28th shirt, you can go to the Hammes bookstore, of course, and you can get that women's cut this year. Get out there and purchase yours so you're ready for the football season. So thank you again so much for joining us.